Not every great movie gets a front-page feature. Some of the best on Prime are the ones no one's talking about, quietly waiting to blow your mind. From neo-westerns to psychological thrillers and cult classics, we've found 10 hidden gems you don't want to miss. Let's get into it. Number 10. Monsters of Man. Monsters of Man is a gritty, low-budget sci-fi action thriller that punches way above its weight. Set in the jungles of Southeast Asia, the story follows a rogue CIA operation that deploys prototype killer robots to eliminate drug traffickers, only for things to spiral out of control when civilians witness the carnage. What starts as a covert test becomes a bloody game of survival as a former Navy SEAL and volunteer doctors try to evade the relentless machines. The visual effects are shockingly strong for an indie, with the killer robots offering a terrifying blend of realism and menace. Directed by Mark Toya, this is his first and only film, one he self-financed and crafted with commercial-grade polish. It's an under-the-radar gem for fans of Predator-style jungle warfare with a sci-fi twist. Number 9. Coming Home in the Dark. Bleak, brutal, and deeply haunting, Coming Home in the Dark is a relentless psychological thriller that grabs you early and never lets go. What begins as a quiet family road trip quickly descends into terror when two drifters take a couple hostage and force them to confront buried sins from the past. With stripped-back intensity and striking cinematography, this New Zealand indie blends survival horror with heavy emotional weight. Daniel Gillies delivers a chilling performance as Mandrake, a philosophical and terrifying antagonist with more on his mind than random violence. Based on a short story and running just 93 minutes, the film is lean, sharp, and devastating. If you're into thrillers that challenge morality and shake you to the core, this one's impossible to forget. Number 8. Lost on a Mountain in Maine.
I can't find the trail! No!
Based on the beloved true survival story, Lost on a Mountain in Maine follows 12-year-old Don Fendler, who gets separated from his family during a storm and must survive 9 harrowing days in the wilderness. Set in the rugged backwoods of Maine, the film captures both the beauty and brutality of nature through Don's desperate journey to stay alive. Luke David Blum brings raw vulnerability and courage to the lead role, making the danger feel all too real. While the film received mixed critical reviews, its heartfelt storytelling and family-friendly tone offer a compelling survival drama for all ages. Shot on location in Baxter State Park and produced by Sylvester Stallone, the film offers stunning visuals and a genuine emotional arc. For those who appreciate true stories of resilience and the human spirit, this is a worthwhile hidden gem. Number 7. Blow the Man Down. Set in a rugged coastal town in Maine, Blow the Man Down is a sharp, atmospheric blend of noir, dark comedy, and female-led mystery. The story follows two sisters who, after covering up a deadly accident, find themselves entangled in the town's hidden criminal underworld, including a brothel run by a steely matriarch played by Margot Martindale. As secrets bubble to the surface, so does a fierce small-town tension that threatens to unravel everything. Smartly written and stylishly directed by Bridget Savage Cole and Danielle Crudy, the film features sea shanties, sharp wit, and compelling performances from a predominantly female cast. Released in 2020 on Prime Video, it was a critical hit with a 98% Rotten Tomatoes score, but still flew under most viewers' radar. If you love slow-burn thrillers with grit and bite, this one's not to miss. Number 6. Choke. Based on Chuck Palahniuk's novel, Choke is a pitch-black comedy that dives into the messy lives of broken people with biting humor and emotional weight. Sam Rockwell plays Victor Mancini, a sex-addicted colonial theme park reenactor who cons wealthy strangers by pretending to choke in restaurants, then living off their guilt-laced generosity. Meanwhile, he's dealing with his institutionalized mother, played by Angelica Houston, and a bizarre love story with a woman who may or may not be who she says she is. The film mixes absurdity, pathos and existential questions in a way only Polanyi could inspire. With oddball charm and sharp performances, Choke is a cult favorite hiding in plain sight on Prime Video. If you like dark comedies with twisted hearts and unreliable narrators, this one's well worth the watch. Number 5. The Brothers Bloom.
This isn't an adventure story.
Written and directed by Rian Johnson, known for Knives Out and Looper, The Brothers Bloom is a stylish con artist comedy with heart. Adrian Brody and Mark Ruffalo star as two lifelong grifters who stage elaborate scams. But their latest target, an eccentric heiress played brilliantly by Rachel Weisz, proves to be anything but predictable. What begins as a carefully scripted con spirals into a globe-trotting adventure filled with double crosses, quirky characters, and genuine emotion. With stunning European locales, whip-smart dialogue, and a whimsical tone, this film plays like Wes Anderson meets The Sting. It's a clever, character-driven story about identity, family, and the art of storytelling itself. A hidden gem for fans of offbeat capers and romantic twists. The Brothers Bloom is a charming ride that keeps you guessing until the end. Number 4. A Most Violent Year.
It's not like when we was driving.
Set during one of the most dangerous years in New York City's history, A Most Violent Year is a slow-burning, character-driven crime drama that defies genre expectations. Oscar Isaac delivers a powerhouse performance as Abel Morales, a principled entrepreneur struggling to protect his business and family amid a wave of hijackings, corruption, and moral decay. Jessica Chastain shines as his sharp, formidable wife, adding layers of tension to an already high-stakes environment. Directed by J.C. Chandor, this isn't your typical mob tale. It's a gripping study of ambition, restraint, and ethical compromise in a world that thrives on violence. With its moody cinematography and smart, deliberate pacing, A Most Violent Year feels like a modern Sidney Lumet film, grounded, cerebral, and hauntingly relevant. Number 3. Something Wild. Something Wild is a wild ride in every sense of the word. What begins as a quirky romantic road comedy turns into a tense, unpredictable thriller, all thanks to Jonathan Demme's genre-defying direction. Jeff Daniels plays Charlie, a buttoned-up New York yuppie whose life is turned upside down when he meets Lulu, Melanie Griffith, a seductive free spirit with a penchant for chaos. Their impulsive trip across state lines spirals into danger when Lulu's violent ex, played by a breakout Ray Liotta, crashes back into her life. Demme expertly shifts tone from playful to sinister without losing the heart of the story, and the chemistry between Daniels and Griffith keeps it grounded. Stylish, subversive, and strange in all the best ways, this 80s gem is a cult classic worth rediscovering. Number 2. The Limey. The Limey is a lean, stylish revenge thriller that blends raw emotion with bold visual storytelling. Terrence Stamp is riveting as Wilson, a recently released British ex-con who flies to Los Angeles to uncover the truth behind his daughter's mysterious death. His journey leads him to a smug record producer played by Peter Fonda, and what unfolds is a brutal, deeply personal confrontation with the past. Director Steven Soderbergh uses fragmented editing, haunting flashbacks, and sharp cinematography to immerse you in Wilson's fractured state of mind. With a cool neo-noir vibe and a powerful undercurrent of grief, The Limey isn't your typical action flick. It's an introspective, atmospheric slow burn that hits harder than most big-budget thrillers. A forgotten gem that's as stylish as it is soulful. Number 1. Slow West.
Deep in the West, kick over any rock in a desperado.
Slow West is a haunting, poetic revisionist western that strips the genre down to its rawest emotions. Set against the stunning landscapes of New Zealand, standing in for the American frontier, this 2015 gem follows a naive Scottish teen, played by Cody Smith-McPhee, as he treks across the violent wilderness in search of the woman he loves. He's shadowed and protected, though not entirely altruistically, by a laconic bounty hunter, played by Michael Fassbender. What unfolds is a dreamlike journey through love, loss, greed, and betrayal, with a wry sense of humor and bursts of stylized violence. Director John McLean's debut delivers sharp tension, emotional depth, and surreal beauty in under 90 minutes. Slow West doesn't rush. It lingers and leaves its mark long after the credits roll. And that's a wrap on our dive into Prime Video's most underrated movie gems.
Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
From brutal thrillers to surreal westerns and offbeat indies, these films prove that some of the best stories aren't front and center. They're just waiting for the right eyes to find them.
You better kill me really quickly, because I'm gonna kill you!
If even one title made it onto your watch list, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a deep cut drop. Got a Prime hidden gem that deserves more love?
The desperado. Crawl out and knife you right in the heart.
Lay a finger on her and I'll kill you!
Drop it in the comments. I'm always digging for overlooked brilliance. Until next time, stay curious, stay watching, and I'll see you on the couch.